Okay, so 14 weeks out from the next meet, which nobody is saying which one they're doing, by the way, because what many people do not realize, or maybe they're starting to realize, is there's a major conflict on August 25th. There is Boss of Bosses, which is every week. It's the last weekend in August every year in Mountain View, California. That's Dan Green's meet. I've done that meet the last 3 years. Well, that's the same day that this IPL tribute meet is going to be in San Antonio, Texas, which is the Pioneer Fit meet. So I think a lot of people are kind of torn, and including myself, like, you don't want to step on any toes because obviously I'm with Animal sponsoring Boss of Bosses. Um, Dan and Sparkle have been really good to me, but then so is Matt and so is Pioneer. I've got, belts and a bunch of free equipment from them. So it's not a good situation as far as the conflicting dates, but that's what's going on. And I'm going to be doing one of those meets, which I will announce later on once everything is kind of settled and I've talked to everybody. But the major thing here, 14 weeks out from a meet, and my body weight actually has gotten down to, this was like 2 days ago, the lowest it's been in over 2 years. It got down to 234.6. So normally I'm walking around at about 250, 251, but I was 234.6. And my bench right now is down about 70 pounds. Bench is about 410 pause right now. And deadlift is about 800, and then maybe 810 on a good day. And then squats, I would estimate around 650 high bar paused. So I don't know, high bar paused, it's different. It's a different ball game. Like before, I squatted 771 low bar at the January meet. I did 663, I believe, 663 or 667 high bar with no pause. So squats are going really well. Deadlift is pretty good right now, all things considered, and bench is way down. But given that I'm, on my cruise ship and my weight has taken a big hit, I think everything's decent for all things considered. That's kind of what's going on, though. I have a bit of a strain in my right ab, like right up here, right below my chest, upper ab. I strained something there, so I can't wear a belt right now on squats because it's very painful. But then if I go beltless on squats, I have no issues. And then wearing a belt on deadlift doesn't seem to bother it either. So that's interesting. And my left hip is kind of banged up right now as well. So I strained that last Friday. I never felt anything happen. It's just really tightened up on me in the last week. So I'm deloading squats. Basically gonna work past what I hit this last time around. And we'll see how things go, obviously, as I get stronger here and put some more body weight back on. That's really all that's going on right now. I've done, I guess it's been 5 weeks now. I've gotten through 5 full weeks, and I've done over 500 reps of high bar squats, paused. So obviously right now I'm trying to hit a lot of squat volume. That's the main focus. Like, I just want to get comfortable under the bar, get my mobility back through the range of motion of a squat, and put some size on my quads. Because obviously, like, if you look at any of my squat videos in the past, I have very small legs, and I'm just kind of sick of that. Like, I'm looking at all these top guys, and everybody's big quads. Like, everybody fills out their singlet and they have big quads, big legs, and that's part of the reason they're such good squatters. So I'm trying to get all these reps in under the bar, even though they're not super heavy right now, and get the form down, get my mobility down, and then blow my legs up. So obviously doing, 500 to 550 reps of squats in like a little over a month, that's going to pack some size on. And if I can keep that going, not that many reps, but if I can keep a lot of reps going with some heavier weight, I'm hoping that my legs are much bigger, much stronger come meet day here in 14 weeks. Hook grip is still going really well. Obviously pulled the 791 hook grip with no problems. I really want to be able to do that come meet day. I want that to be my go-to grip. I still probably will train grip just so I can have mixed grip in the bag in case something falls through with the hook grip. As you saw at the Open, a lot of guys had trouble holding onto the bar with hook grip and had to go to mixed. So if something like that were to happen, I want to be able to, switch between both just in case. But bench is obviously what I think is going to come back the strongest once things get back in motion here. But that's really taking a massive hit along with my body weight. Body weight's way down. Part of that too is because I'm eating much healthier than I ever have. Um, Main thing was with that, I just was sick of feeling like I would always have these lingering colds. So I felt like I was getting a cold every single month, and like my health could be better. I'd gotten blood work right before the last meet, and there were some things that the only thing that really was concerning was cholesterol levels were a little high as far as LDL, and HDL was a little low, and there were obviously contributing factors to that, but that is something I've worked big time on. Taking polycosanol every day, NAC, even though I'm not, NAC is just for overall health, but it's mainly for a liver support. But I'm not taking anything to tax my liver. I'm just throwing all that in for overall health. Taking animal omega, because the big thing I noticed was fish oil nukes my triglyceride levels. So if I take fish oil, my triglycerides are going to be perfect. Hopefully the polycosanol, along with the healthier diet, helps the cholesterol levels. And then NAC I just threw in for the heck of it. I'm also taking Animal Pack. And I'm not really trying to plug the animal supplements right now, but I honestly think like I should be taking a multivitamin. Animal Pack is like 8 pills. And then the omega obviously is fish oil, which helps my triglycerides. So it's not really a plug for them, it's just stuff that helps my health. But other than that, as far as diet, like I cut out, a lot of the junk food. I haven't had juice in so long I can't even remember. I cut out juice a long time ago when I came down with pneumonia, and they said it was attributable to my acid reflux I was getting, and juice obviously doesn't help with that. So that got cut out a long time ago. Only drink water now. And then as far as diet, I make these shakes every day. So about a year ago, some random YouTuber was like, yo, I want to send you a blender. So he bought me a blender. I'm sorry I can't remember the guy's name, but I appreciate it big time because I'm using the blender like twice a day now. And I make these shakes where I use different kind of berries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and bananas. And I put all that in there, and then I put a ton of kale in, or a ton of spinach. And then I put in almond milk and water. And so I blend all this up and I drink these shakes like twice a day. So I'm getting tons of fruit, tons of vegetables, specifically green leafy vegetables. And then along with all the other supplements I told you I was taking for health. And then I'm mainly eating beef with rice and then marinara sauce. So I cook up rice, cook up beef, and then combine that, pour marinara sauce on top, stir it all up. Tastes really good. That's one of my main meals. I do eggs in the morning, big on that. Those are my main sources of protein. And then I've really cut down on the junk food, so I'm not having much junk food, which is also why my weight has gone down so much. But that's really all that's going on right now. I'll try to get some more training videos up in the coming week or two as things start getting heavier again, because I took them back down with the hip and everything. Just kind of doing a re-peak there. I find that I can push my body for about 4 straight weeks really hard, and then I got to kind of take a step back so that I'm able to take 2 steps forward. But that's all that's going on. I appreciate you guys watching. Give it an upvote, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you.